make it one second. Let
Recording
me.
has been started.
Huh. So I'm unpinning myself so we can see the content अच्छे से. Cool. Yeah. So again, just before we start, this is our transferable skills clinic. Okay. What we are doing here today, this is part of the comeback protocol series. This is the second workshop. What we are doing here and what we learned this morning is we have a lot of skills. We just by living our lives, doing, going about our lives, we pick up a lot of skills. But we don't identify or we don't know the value of our skills because we don't think about it. It's so easy for me. It's so easy. So I don't, give it its deserving value, right? For example, let's say I'm a party planner, right? Let's say I plan all the birthday parties, whatever. Just a very small example. This involves vendor negotiation, stakeholder management, scheduling. It involves budgeting. Then it involves actual venue booking. So many skills. But to me, it's so simple because I do it all the time. So the value of it, I could easily take these skills and become a very successful events, someone in events or in marketing. But because I do it so often, I don't give any importance to it. So this is something that we want to get out of. So in the Transferable Skills Clinic, let's say I have so-and-so skills. I have a dream job, a dream role in my mind. What this clinic is going to do is take you from, okay, this is what I have. This is what I want to do. What is the easiest way to bridge the gap, right? A lot of times we will have to acquire new skills. Like in Sanjana's case, her hard skills, for example, React.js or any front-end development, these are hard skills. She will have to acquire the new skills. Okay, but let's say someone else is working on CI/CD and they want a DevOps role which requires Kubernetes. Their skills will be transferable. A lot of things will be transferable. They don't need to learn everything from scratch. So we are here to identify the quickest way to get you to what you want by figuring out your transferable skills, right? Now, can we go through this? So list your skills or strengths, technical, professional, teamwork, leadership related, or even home management. A lot of times, people dismiss a homemaker's skills, right? A lot of women who have been homemakers for a long time, they have tangible and valuable skills. Like I said, project management skills, events management skills, but we don't identify them or we don't look at them from that perspective. Let's begin looking at it from a value add point of view. Okay, so can you scroll up for me? Can you fill one for me? Okay, so tell me, Charu, about something that you are doing. You are a business analyst. You want to switch to leadership roles. You are trying to move into a Scrum Master role. Now, can you tell me one skill that you have right now? Oh, I will not be giving edit access. Can you make a copy of this?
Okay.
You can make, you can do that as well, whatever you like. So while Charu is doing this, I want everyone in the audience to please make a copy of this worksheet and work on it in real time with the rest of us, okay? So what I'm asking is, figure out one of the core skills from the job that you want, from your job, okay? Figure out one of, or a skill from your dream job, which you feel today that you don't have. There is no one-to-one mapping, okay? Then find out a skill that you already have, which is similar to it. Can you do that for me? And anyone from the audience, if you have an idea or if you would like to share something related to your skill or your strength, please feel free to speak. Charu, all good?
Yeah, I'm sharing.
Or if it's faster, you can talk to me and I will fill it for you, whatever works.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, all good. So this is your copy, right? Huh.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
can you tell me about a skill you already have, which is similar to a skill that you need for your dream role?
Project coordination.
Okay, tell me about it. So project coordination. Where did you last use it?
In my current role, I'm using it.
And what is your current role? Business analyst, right?
Business analyst. Yeah.
So can you fill this field for me, the columns?
Okay.
In your current project. So can you now tell us a story about a very concrete example of how you used it, where you used it? Because if I'm the interviewer and I'm asking you, do you have any project coordination experience, even though you're not a Scrum Master,
Yeah.
will you prove it to me, right? So this is a time for proof. What is your proof?
Like I have to give reports and then I have to collect the statuses from the teams and I have to coordinate with the cross-functional teams and then prepare the report.
Very good. So when we're going to put that in the proof, then the very, very important question is, how does it map to your target role? Can you explain that to me?
Cross-functional team collaboration is required in my target role.
Exactly. So cross-functional team collaboration, fantastic. Then stakeholder management also, right?
Yeah.
Because you have the devs, the manager, the tech leads, then the architects, then I'm sure
That
it's
will
facing
be a
role, right?
new skill, right? Stakeholder engagement.
Is it? You
Yes.
think it is a new skill, but I don't agree with you. Currently, you are a business analyst, right? And a
Yeah.
business analyst collaborates with the manager, right? Tech manager,
Yeah.
correct? You
Yeah.
also collaborate with the dev team, right? You are the validator.
Yeah.
Yes. You also collaborate with the current project manager.
Yes.
You also collaborate and you talk to the revenue team. I'm pretty sure there's a sales team and a client component, right?
Yeah.
Users as well, you have to engage, right?
Yeah.
All of these are stakeholders. You have already done it.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm trying to say? You feel like, no, this is a new skill, but it is not. You have already done it. And this is, I'm so glad we did this example, because this is exactly what I'm trying to showcase in this session. You feel like it's a new skill, but it doesn't have to be. If you take some time to think about what you have already done, you can see that, Charu, you absolutely already have experience in stakeholder management. Can you write that for me?
So in the first column only.
We're doing this, yeah, in the first column, second row.
Yeah. Okay.
So are you convinced that it is a transferable skill?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone from the audience, do you have any such examples that you may have thought is a new skill you have to learn, but when you thought about it, you already had a similar skill set? Any examples? Okay, when you guys have examples, please raise your hand, let us know. Okay, so all right, we have two already. I would like everyone and you, Charu, to take some time after the session to fill out the rest of it, you know? So the more rows we fill out, the more confidence you have in your existing abilities. Do you agree? Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we scroll down a little? Let's look at the prompts. Yes, so this is very important. Where have you solved problems, handled conflict? Now, we handle many kinds of conflicts in our daily lives, right? Just because you don't get paid to do it does not mean you have not done it. My one of my aunties, my mashi, she is a fantastic bargainer. Okay, I don't know how to bargain. I will go to the shops, I will give them more than what they asked for, and I'll come back home and my dad will scream at me, why you don't know how to bargain? I don't know how to bargain. But I have a mashi and she's so good at bargaining. she will get like 70% off. And I am always so impressed because I don't have that skill. But she has never had a job. Does that mean that this skill is not valuable? Does that mean that this skill cannot be used in corporate? No, absolutely not. Because this is part of vendor management. This is part of negotiation. So there are so many such skills that we have, including what is it? Including conflict management, other kinds of problem solving that we do in our daily lives, but we don't ascribe value to it. All right. What side project could double as job-ready evidence? Any such examples? We have Suvarna Lakshmi. So we spoke about this at yesterday's session, right? A side project where even though we may not be associated with an organization today, we can still imagine and simulate situations and create use cases to showcase, right? Can we scroll down now, Charu? Okay. Skill gap or skill bridge. For each requirement in a target job post that intimidates you, write down something similar you've already done, even if it's a DIY project, and a plan to bridge the rest. Fantastic. Okay. So what is a gap skill? Any examples here where you feel like there's a gap? So what Charu, we did in the first section of the worksheet was a very, very close match, right? We've already done it, transferable. Here, it's a little bit more complicated, right? Let's say I have only DevOps examples on my mind right now. Can anyone give me an example of this kind of situation where there is a skill gap, but there is still some sort of similarity in your past experience? Anyone?
Something like I have the experience of mobile application development. Now I am moving to web development.
Yes, very good, very good. Solid example. Because one may think development hi to hai, but it's not that simple. So there is, even though it's not one-to-one, it's also not that dissimilar. But will there be a significant effort required from you to bridge that gap? Yes. So if this was Sanjana, she would write in the gap skill, web development. Okay. Closest experience would be, like she said, mobile development. Reframe / translation. So you can say that when you're working on mobile development, there's also a front-end component to it, right? There is a user experience, like your buttons, your UI, how you
Yes.
interact. So that translates in many ways into web development. Do you agree?
Yes. Yes.
So now you have to figure out your gap bridge and your plan. I think you're already working on that. Sanjana, can you tell us a little bit about your plan to bridge the gap?
To bridge the gap, the new languages which is required, I'm trying to get the like little bit knowledge about them from more than basic and less than advanced kind of thing. And now, as per the market requirement, AI tools are required. So also the AI tools which will be helpful in that area, in web development area, I'm starting looking for those tools also.
Solid. So you have a plan, right?
Yes.
So it's very striking, and it makes me very happy to hear that we didn't spend too much time here in this section because you have already come with a plan. And I appreciate that. I really respect that. So I want this from everyone here, right? We need to be so clear. We spoke about clarity, about cuts, clarity, color, and carrots. We spoke about these things yesterday and at yesterday's workshop. And clarity is so important. The more strong your sense of purpose, your sense of vision, right? Your sense of your idea of your targets, the clearer your vision, the easier it will be to fill these worksheets. However, we are not always 100% clear, and that's fine. That is the purpose of the worksheets. The worksheets is meant to. I'm so sorry. Can you give me one moment? I was not expecting this. Just one moment, please. Well, thank you for your patience. That was a wrong delivery order, and I'm the only person here right now. All right. So as I was saying, so the purpose of the worksheets is to get you to think, to put yourselves in that mindset where you gain clarity through the process of filling in the worksheets. Okay? Does that help? Does that make sense? Does anyone else want to volunteer here?
Preeta,
Huh.
Preeta, like in my case, I need some clarity actually. So I thought it would be a better place to put it, put it with you, so you
Hmm.
can give me the clarity. Okay. So
Okay.
as you said, I have like, basically I have a skill set of data analysis,
Hmm.
business related to the business analysis, like requirements gathering, use cases,
Hmm. Hmm.
testing, UAT, like
Hmm.
SIT, UAT testing, and all those, and then along with that leadership role, like stakeholder management, project coordination, and like operation support, like service delivery, especially ITIL, especially on service delivery operations team. All
Hmm.
the way
Hmm.
I've worked more, most of my work experience with the operations team. Okay, so all these things I have. But now, like having 8+ years of experience with this, all the gaps, I'm aiming to go for some managerial or leadership roles. Okay,
Hmm.
because I know that I'm good at, and I can also show some experience with
Hmm.
all those things. But also, since due to this data analysis, I am also on the data analysis part, right? Where like data science, and AI is keep grow, it's growing now. So I thought, okay, so initially I had an idea of moving to data scientist role, where I
Hmm.
can for so that data analysis already I'm aware of it. I
Hmm.
know certain tools, so I have to upskill myself with certain like
Hmm.
related to the certain skills related to the data scientist.
Hmm.
But that that takes little longer time. That it's not that easy. Okay, so then what happens is like that. For me, like I'm in a dilemma. Okay, like and it's not easy for me to grab the things because like I'm already in that 5 year period. So then that in the target line that keeps going. Okay, I just joined the class, but due to my other commitments also, I couldn't complete it. It's a completely
Hmm.
new things to learn, machine language,
Huh.
and all those things are there to go to that data scientist role with experience and with all the previous experience. So here, so like according to me, like if I focus on the managerial role or any leadership role with all the experience with good some reference, I should be able to get in immediately. Like that reference matters, the network matters here.
Hmm.
But with this, with the data scientist things, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe I can keep myself growing, skilling, but it takes longer time. If based on that, I focus on my career. If I want to meet, it is not an immediate thing, that takes a longer time. It just goes.
Can I
So
tell
yeah,
you my view on this?
yes, that's why I put it on you.
Okay. So I have trained by now some 400 something people on AI and Gen AI tools. Okay.
Okay,
I have also studied data, right? Your natural language processing, your neural networks, that sort of thing. I've done a bit of AI, your basics of that.
okay,
My perspective is you can either do what you wanted to do, that is study data science as a subject, or you can study the tools. Why? My question to you, Savarna Lakshmi, can you drive? Do you know how to drive?
No. I mean, I don't drive in India. Previously, I was in Dubai. There, a little bit, I mean, mostly I'm not comfortable at driving. I mean, Two-wheeler driving is fine, not a four-wheeler.
Okay. But two-wheeler you drive, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Do you need to know how to build a two-wheeler to drive it?
No,
No, right?
no.
So learning to build a two-wheeler is learning data science from scratch. But you don't need to build it to use it, right?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
And it's much faster to learn to use it rather than first make it, then use it. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, I'm good at learning the tools quickly.
Huh. So
Okay.
you had a concern that it's going to take some time. I
Yeah.
understand. It is going to take some time. And I'm glad that you brought this up, especially the time component, because we are all focused on getting a job.
Yeah.
You can't lose time because losing time means losing earning potential, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. So we need to cut all the distractions. That was the first C that we learned yesterday. So what I will tell you, do what Sanjana was talking about. Get comfortable with the AI tools. You already have a background in data analysis and business analysis, right?
Yes.
It will
I'm
be
having good knowledge on all these data analysis related tools, like especially BI related tools,
Hmm.
business intelligence related tools like SAP, BI,
Huh.
BO, and like Power BI,
Huh.
and previously like ClickView and other, I mean, Informatica, like ETL tools, like which I worked on. Yeah.
Hmm. So you can now use your experience to leverage. So you have unique insights because you, I remember, specifically worked for a long time in the this one manufacturing industry, right?
No, no, IT.
Oh, in IT. But you said you worked in like anything manufacturing related. Am I thinking of somebody else? Maybe.
Okay.
Okay, my bad then. Then, oh, Charu has to leave. Okay, that's fine. But I hope you will finish the what is it? The worksheet, right? I hope Charu, you take the time
Yeah,
to
sure.
finish it. Yeah?
Yeah, sure, I will do it. Sorry, I have to leave.
No, absolutely. Thank you for joining, and I hope to see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. or for the next workshop at 5:30 tomorrow.
Okay.
But thank you for joining.
Yeah.
Okay. So does somebody else want to hop on and share screen? Anyone else?
Actually, I'm facing some issue with my system. Otherwise, I would have done it. I'm doing it, like on with the pen and paper. I'm doing it. I
Good.
just want to do it, but since that I have issue with my system, I'm just working like this.
Okay. That's fine. If we don't have any volunteers, I guess I will volunteer. Okay, so I'm gonna
Maybe I
share.
can, if you can write it down, I could, I could, join with you and tell, like, how can we, I can volunteer it. But the only thing is, I can't share my screen or write it down. I can do it with the paper and pen. Yeah.
I will add a role here. I mean, a row. So
Hmm.
can you see my screen, everyone? My screen is visible
Yeah.
and front and center. Fantastic. Okay, so this is where we're going to write about. I hope I am, am I spelling your name correctly? No, SOU, right? RNA.
SOU. Yeah.
Huh. Yes, cool. So here I have examples. So this is my example sheet, right? I
Okay.
also, if you check in the chat, I have given the whole folder and individual worksheets as well. And the dates are mentioned, so you won't get confused. Okay, so moving on. Here, for an example, we have, let's say, large team leadership. Okay, so let's say I don't have real large team leadership experience. Okay, this is a major thing. Okay, but I have personally led 5-person teams, 8-person teams, whatever, right? Let's say I have actually done this. This is similar enough to this, to large team leadership, that I can, if I frame myself correctly, I can convince the hiring manager. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
So if I have done this, then the way I will explain to these guys is I have managed diverse teams to deliver whatever results. Now that can be something, oh, whoops, school related, right? For your parent teacher committee. Or if it's a hackathon, whatever our problem statement was, I have driven this. So you can take something like a hackathon. You don't have to win even, right? The best part is you don't have to win. You can just say, I drove the results. They don't need you to win. They just need you to lead, right? And then another way you can bridge the gap is you can mentor your juniors. I am here. So let's get very real and transparent. I am here training all of you on this. Does that add to my own portfolio? Yes, right?
Yes, yeah.
You are not the only one benefiting. I am also benefiting,
Mm.
right? So that's what I'm going to say. Or that is how I am creating an opportunity for myself. So yesterday we spoke about this. There are a lot of opportunities, but sometimes the correct opportunity does not exist. What do? You create the opportunity. So for
Yeah.
me, in many ways, being on Herky and conducting these sessions, I am creating the opportunity for myself to present myself and to become a mentor and a trainer. And you guys being here, you are validating me and my experience, right? So I am urging all of you to create the experiences, to create the opportunities that you need to bridge that gap. Make sense?
Okay.
Right? So let's talk about Agile. Oh, Charu is gone. So let's talk about Suvarna Lakshmi. What is your input? Give me one gap skill that you don't have yet.
AI tools.
Can you tell me again? I'll...
Knowledge of AI tools or your usage of AI tools.
Okay, AI tools. So this is, I'm gonna make that AI tools, right? Oh, but this is a new skill. Here we are doing reframe. Oh, wait.
Reframe.
No. You are right. You have business plus.
Data analysis.
Uh,
Yeah.
you're right. Business analysis.
Maybe you can put it in the bracket like Power BI,
Huh.
yeah, like ETL tools because it's like similar. Like so,
Huh. You've done ETL tools?
yeah.
As
I
part
worked
of
on ETL tools. I told previously I was in a production support that was for Informatica ETL tools. So that's
Okay.
why I'm familiar with that.
You're familiar with that as well.
Yeah.
Fantastic. You have so many things that you can talk about. So now you need to reframe this, right? You say,
Yeah.
I may not have AI experience, but the foundations of AI is data analysis, right? Is data. You cannot have AI without data. You cannot have AI without data science. So you reframe, right? And let's say you want to immediately create some sort of, portfolio, just like how Sanjana is doing. How do you do it? We've talked about this. We create scenarios and use cases, and we talk about it. Make sense?
Yeah.
Happy? Happy with your role? It's good, right?
Yes.
It gives you confidence, right? When you write these things down, it gives you confidence.
True. Yeah.
Okay, next. Job description, translation, and resume makeover.
Important. Yeah.
Very important. I think someone asked about it this morning, yesterday also.
I was about to ask actually today morning, but then good that we have it now. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, so container orchestration. All right. Pick skills from a real role you want. Translate your story in both plain language and resume speak. Okay. This is very important now. What is resume speak? Any thoughts, any ideas? So this I'm going to highlight because it's very, very important for people to know. Resume speak. I don't like that color. I mean, I like that color where it's too bright. I mean, too dark. Chalega? Huh. So what does this mean, resume speak? I will tell you. Let's say you, we had that example some time ago. You are the person who plans all the family events, all the functions. You are the person, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have professional experience in party planning or events planning or any of that, right? But if you can frame it, I think we have that example somewhere here, party planning or something similar. Planning events planning. So Let's say you did all of this. You were in charge of venue management. You were in charge of vendor management, stakeholder management. How stakeholder management? Everyone has different food tastes, right? And you have to figure out when they are free, their schedule, their dietary restrictions, or all of those things you have to take care of when you are planning a party or any kind of event, whether it's a wedding or, like any kind of event, birthday, whatever. So all of these skills that you need, that you have, the way to talk about it is this. You see, where is this? Organized large team offsite. That is true. That is what you will put on your resume. Okay? Planning events. This is a simple thing.
Actually, I have done a lot of, I mean, not lot, but yeah, like most of the events were in my previous team. Okay, I think they never had an outing action, much outing. But after once I joined and I took over it, then I have organized many events, as you said, of 40 attendees, but I never put it in my resume so far.
But you didn't need to. But now that you are thinking of leadership positions,
Yes, yeah,
think about it. Add it.
yeah.
So right now, in my CV, hang on, where is the thing? I think this is the wrong account for that. Is it the wrong account? One moment, I'll see. It should be somewhere on my computer. Let me see if I can. Oh no, this is 2016 ka. Let's see. Okay, I'm not able to find it, but I'll tell you. On my CV, before I only used to list, what did I list? My technical skills, right? I didn't need to list my soft skills because I was not in a position of leadership. I was not in a position of influence or authority. Now I am targeting leadership positions. So I need to talk about my leadership skills. For example, the RTO policy, right? Return to office. It is new. It's very new. And people don't like it, right? No one really likes going to the office. Very, very few people, especially in Bangalore. I live in Bangalore. The traffic is so bad. Traffic is like very, very bad, right? So no one
Yeah.
wants to come to office. But I started an event, a weekly event called Thrilling Thursdays. Okay. And every week, I would be speaking, or I would invite somebody to speak from a different team or even within the same team. There were some 200 people in our project. And out of that, it was open to everyone. The forum was open to everyone. So we started doing this. We started, me mostly, started engaging people, doing events, fun events, as well as, technical upskilling sessions, or upskilling sessions, but with a fun twist, something like that. Or people can just come and share their stories. As within 1.5 months, the attendance only on Thursdays, right? Only on Thursdays, within like a month, it's increased by 20%. That's a big deal, right? So we had like some 18, 19% attendance overall. But on that particular day, whatever the existing, like number was, it would increase by 20% within 1 month because people wanted to come, wanted to do this. So this is how I am showcasing. This is on my CV, by the way. I am increasing employee engagement. I am increasing employee retention as well. And, this sort of thing. So this is absolutely a part of leadership, motivating the team building, right? So we have done all of these things, so many things. We just need to frame it correctly and use the most convincing language, right? Here we have organized large team offsite. That is resume language. So down here, where was it? Oh, where did it go? Here. So translate the story in plain language. Why plain language? Because when you talk to the hiring manager, when you talk to another human being, they will be like, yeah, what is this? You're just saying random words. No, you have to convince them your story has to convince them. So just like the story I told you. So like RTO was starting, people did not want to come. I started a program that increased employee attendance by 20% within 1 month. So that is plain language. That is something a human will understand. But on a resume, you cannot use so many words. You have one page and one page only. So you need to very briefly explain to the best of your ability how and what you did and the impact of it, right? So shall we move on? Let's see customer onboarding. Or let's just do code reviews, because I'm pretty sure this is something a lot of us have done. No, even better, budget responsibility. Let's keep our party planning example. Budget responsibility. Let's say now we had Charu. She left, but Charu was moving to a project management role. As a business analyst, she will not have a lot of influence over budget. Makes sense, right? But as a project manager, as a scrum master, someone who manages the project coordinator, they do have budget responsibility. But she does not have any budget responsibility in her business analyst role. However, if like Suvarna Lakshmi or like anyone here who has handled corporate events or even, like family functions, budget responsibility is something you have already done. Make sense? So I managed so much for so and so event. That is the actual thing. When you are in front of the hiring manager, this is what you say. In the morning, Sanjana asked, how do we get through ATS? A human is not looking, how do we manage to get beyond ATS and make sure some person is actually reading the thing? So that's how you do it. This is one way, being clever about framing. So budget responsibility. You can say this: oversaw an optimized project/event budget. It can just be like, someone's wedding. It can just be, like someone's birthday party and a catering event. Very small. It can just have only your family and friends. Very small. Kitty party, for example. A kitty party involved, like money and all of that. So even Suvarna Lakshmi's example, which is in her office. Go on, Sanjana.
Just a question. You are mentioning that we can include these events like thing in the resume. In case, see, usually this kind of questions they might overlook, but in case if they ask us, how did you manage it on the project? See, we are mentioning something like project or events. If we will mention, they will just ask, that's not relevant for a software engineer to mention events. But if we are writing project, they will ask, being a software engineer, how did you manage this project budget? Then what will be the...
So first of all, a solid question. Second of all, this is for just general, right? So I am not going to write about events. I don't do budgets, right? Because I'm a software engineer. This is not relevant to me. So what you were saying, event, right? It's not relevant to you. Not everything is relevant to everyone. I am here giving an example that you can use as a baseline. So it's even over here, right? The file name is example. So we have a lot of other things, container orchestration, right? You can see the first one. As a software engineer, you may not have, like container orchestration examples, right? That is something you can relate to, right? As a
Yes.
This is something which Suvarna Lakshmi cannot relate to.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
So
Got the point. Yes.
yeah. So I'm just giving examples for everyone, because this morning we had someone who was in content writing, right? So
Yes.
I cannot just do software engineering because it is familiar to me. So
Yeah. Got the point.
so that's the point.
Maybe I can add up here, like,
Tell me.
for example, if we are looking for the for like a project management roles, though I don't have a solid experience on the project management, but still to showcase them that I can add this instead of saying that I have not done anything. So I have managed the events and I've done the budgeting on all those things. So hopefully I can also, do a good. I'll be good at budgeting on projects as well. So all those experience help me to do it in a better way. So something we can add it up. That is why we have to like reframe the thing, right? So
Yes.
by using the existing experience, we can just put up in such a way. So they will be like, okay, they know at least at least I speak something about the budgeting, which is really crucial for my role at that point.
Yes.
For the software engineer, it's not required. But for the project manager, it is required. Even if I'm looking for some leadership roles, that involves also the budgeting. Even the for example, if I'm looking for the delivery manager role, currently I'm a like I'm thinking to have for go for delivery manager role. Okay, in that, for example, if I manage to do 3 projects, like though I'm also should be aware of the projecting costing and all, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, that's how this experience we can speak it in that way. We can put it in that way.
Yes.
That's what I think. Preeti also like helping us to understand.
Pritha. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. You have exactly hit the nail on the head. This is exactly what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we'll yeah. This would be good if we had more people, but we'll figure it out. This kind of prompt, right, with a group. I'm thinking at the end of the series, we'll create like a small group of everyone who has attended. It'll be like 5, 6 people max, I'm thinking. But the smaller the group, the better, because it'll be like one-on-one, and it'll be like a peer support group. We'll see. Now, have you heard of STAR, the STAR framework? Anyone, have you heard about it?
Yes. A little bit. I don't remember everything, but yes, situation we have to tell. Uh, yeah, I don't remember everything, but yes, little bit.
So in
Yes.
interviews, everybody will tell you that if you're giving an interview answer, it has to be in the STAR framework, right? STAR stands for situation, task, action, result. Okay. So let's say you want to showcase let's continue the example, what Lakshmi was saying. Let's say she wants a leadership position and she has to manage costing. That is part of the job description. How will she convince the hiring manager that yes, she is the right person for the job? She will say, what is the situation? We had some 400, 500 people at some wedding, for example, right? Her task was to oversee the budgeting and make sure everything was, paid for on time, within, what is it, upper bound of the, cost upper bound, within restrictions on time, and every vendor had, like everything is set up. Basically, she has to coordinate everything from the cost perspective. So that's her task. Action. What did she do exactly? She can say, there were 400 people and the venue was huge, and there were so many different kinds of things to, so many various factors. So what she did, she created a spreadsheet. She wrote down all of the vendors. She wrote down all of the categories of, of charges, of costs. Then she, wrote down all of the data, per plate, how much something costs, flowers, what is the cost of that. Then she projected some, quote, and then she would approach all of these people and all of that. So it's a huge task, right? So these are her actions. She immediately organized, collected data, she organized, she got things in motion. So now you have situation, task, action. As a result, what happened? Then she can say, I'm very proud, it was a fantastic event. There were, there was only one problem, that is, we didn't have enough, let's say, biryani. Just for an example. Other than that, because there's always a bug in production, always something or the other happens, right? So other than that, the whole wedding went brilliantly. No problems anywhere, not even in hair and makeup. Even those vendors, were taken care of, and everything went smoothly, for an example, right? So this is what you do. You talk about the situation. That is the context of, right? So you figure out the context of the problem. Within the context of the problem, what is your job? One line. Task is one line. Action is where you shine. Action is where you say, okay, I did this, I did that, blah, blah, blah. These were some of my challenges. So and so happened. And as a result, what is your specific impact. So this does not apply only to to transferable skills. This is how every answer for any interview should happen. Make sense? They will ask you, okay, tell me about your, let's say for me, tell me about your software architecting experience. I will say, well, we had a completely new product. We didn't have a product. We just had some sort of brief. We need to create a payments gateway, for example. And that was the situation. My task was just the authentication part. How did I do it? So first, I figured out the general bird's eye view architecture. Then I figured out what are the possible components we can use. And then I started doing so into research on it, a trial and error. These are the challenges I faced. At the end of it, what did I do? I was able to implement authentication and security things in my payments gateway. The result of that is key. People are more, we can make payments much more secure, much more safe, all of that. So that is how I, as an engineer, will give any kind of response. And that's how anybody in any field, in any role, you have to orient your answers. It doesn't matter if you're a content manager. It doesn't matter if you're a doctor. It doesn't matter if you're a business analyst or a software engineer. You must use the STAR framework: situation, task, action, results. Make sense? So who is sharing? I am sharing. Okay. So can someone give me an example very quickly, and I will write for you. Give me a situation. Any kind of, skill that you want to showcase.
I'm not sure about this skill, but the situation I can mention that project of porting 30 devices for 30 devices. I have to project a application on 30 devices.
Oh, okay. Project application.
Port, actually it will be porting means the same application should be looking on the different screen size and all
Yeah.
that.
So like on Internet Explorer, a Samsung device.
Yeah, Samsung device, tablet, laptop, and all that.
Okay.
Different screen sizes. That was like situation I can say.
Yes.
Then the task given was update the code according to the screen sizes.
Okay.
Action made the changes, get it tested, unit testing was done, then get it tested with the tester, reworked. The result is all the devices are NSTL. That is the certificate that was required for the language. So NSTL certified, all the devices. NSTL.
Okay, correct?
Yes.
Okay, certified. Okay, fantastic. Absolutely. Now, what is the skill that you are showcasing?
Sorry?
What is the skill? You can see this, right?
Skill, the technical skill. So
yes.
the technical skill is
tell me.
C, C++, Brew. Yeah, these were the and also here there will be a leadership thing because I was heading this project.
Right? So this is very important. You see? So when you talk about it, the more you talk about it, the more you think about it, the more clear this becomes, right?
Yes.
So I am insisting that you and everyone here, please take a moment to fill it out. The more clear you are on paper, the more clear you will be in person, right? Do you agree? When you see this, you have that confidence. Wow, I already have leadership skills, right? I have already done this. So you get that confidence. Yeah, I have done this before. I can do even better now, right? So that feeling of insecurity or that uncertainty, that psychological barrier we spoke about, that will be mitigated a lot. Now, next we have strengthen or signal your next move. Upskilling and visibility plan. We already talked about this yesterday, right? Today we spoke about who. We spoke about we need to find people like who will refer us, who have a stick. So Suvarna Lakshmi spoke to us about her team, her Finnish team, right? When she was in Dubai, and her relationship with her previous teammates was so strong that even after many years, they went to visit her in Dubai. It was fantastic. So these people obviously already have a very strong personal relationship and a strong professional relationship with her. You need to find people like that. You already have people like that. You just need to two things. You need to identify these people, and you need to get over your like embarrassment. It is very, it makes you feel like, oh, asking for help. I don't want to do it. Do it.
But in case, like, yeah, they have a, good opinion about us, and of course, but if we ask for the reference, okay, like, they are, they have to take that step, right? Like, to refer to the person or to get us some reference, but not many does that. I like to whomever the teams I have worked with. Even if you ask now, like they will talk about me in, they will, especially about my skill set, they will give a very positive thing, okay? But if I ask for a reference, I do already initiated such things, but I didn't get, much, I mean, I didn't get any,
Response.
yeah, much response from it. So how we can handle in such case, like, yeah.
Okay. So you have already done the first step, which is ask. That's
Mm.
fantastic. We have another session on being shameless. Okay.
Mm.
Because it feels, oh, I don't want to do it. What will they think about me? Or once I do it, they don't help. And then I feel like, I feel small. That happens, right? So I have another session specifically on how to communicate in that way and how to make them, how to insist on it. After
Okay.
that, if they say no, fine.
Fine.
Who are we to, like force someone? Nobody. We can just ask. But if you don't ask, you are eliminating yourself from the competition. First step is ask. If they say no, fine. We'll find more people. But absolutely, you must ask. We'll talk about how to ask. We'll create that email template and everything, which will, help us, which will convince them, ki, yeah, I should take a risk on this person. So we'll talk about that on a different,
Sure.
session. I'll
Yeah.
post the link as well so that, we don't lose that. Okay. Where's that? Okay, so I'm gonna post the link to that. Make sure you mark your interest so we can, get some traction on that. Fine. So, yeah. So we spoke about this yesterday. We spoke about this today. We're speaking about this again now. Skill, gap, / need, whatever. Create a plan. So we saw this also in yesterday's worksheet where we have a time bound and very, very concrete and specific. So your goals, your skill, your gap, your need, whatever, needs to be so specific and so hyper time bound, right? You cannot take it within 2 years. I want to learn, React. What is that? 2 years? No. Say, this week, I will learn fundamentals of React. This week, I will learn about sorting algorithms. This week, I will learn about pivot tables on Excel. This week, I will learn, prompt chaining, whatever it is. Specific and short, micro actions, 7 days. And you have to talk about it. Okay? You have to talk about it. Again, we spoke about this morning. If a hiring manager or a recruiter cannot see you, they don't know that you exist, you will not get the job. Right? You have to make yourself visible within the community, within your physical personal circles, within LinkedIn, wherever it is. Be visible. Talk to people. Okay? Then progress check or signal or whatever. What does that mean? If I want to study something 2 hours every day for 1 week, have I done it? How much have I done? What is my rate of success? What is my rate of completion? So all of these things, these are metrics, and the more you fill it out, so again, this is a living document, right? So the more you fill this out, this worksheet, the more confidence you have, and you can just open the worksheet and say, okay, this is my current progress. You don't have to think, how much do I know? Where am I? What are my gaps? No, it is in front of you. So I urge everyone here, download the sheets, make a copy of the sheets, and fill the sheets. Okay? Next, we are at peer review and confidence declaration. So this is something we will do. Okay, I'm going to share a link to this one also. So at the end of our sessions, we are going to do, where did it go? The showcase. Okay, so we're going to do a showcase. Please, if you're attending this session, absolutely, please check out this session also. So the comeback showcase, what does that mean? So everyone who has attended, I will be creating a small group, right, of just us, and we can share our progress, our blockers, our obstacles, our problems, and we can create portfolios and projects together. Like I was saying yesterday, Suvarna Lakshmi, you and Sanjana, for example, can team up. You have the ideas, she has the way of implementing. Divya, I don't know a lot about you. Can you, and Prerna, can you talk about yourselves? Like, I like to know everyone who is attending, like one-on-one. Can you tell us about yourself? No? Prerna? Divya, you don't want to talk to us? Maybe next time. But make sure you join for this. Oh, yes. Okay, next time. But I will be counting on you. So like I was saying, right? So the peer review part specifically, what we're going to do is we're going to create a small group of people, of just us women who have gone through the comeback protocol. We're going to hold each other accountable. We will celebrate our successes. Let's say after this, Divya gets a job. She follows the worksheet, or she follows it and she gets, something that she's proud of. She will tell us, and we will all hype her up. We will be each other's cheerleaders. So that's my vision for this series. We'll talk about this after that. Now, revise. Oh, yes.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
Priya. So, like I'm running out of time. I have to join one more session. Is it okay that shall I leave now?
I'm out of time. Yes, I'm out of time.
Yeah.
We'll both leave together. So thank
Yeah.
you,
Okay
everyone, for
then.
attending.
Thank you,
Yeah,
everyone. It was very nice session. Yeah. We'll see you
yeah,
tomorrow. Yeah.
yeah.
Bye
See you
bye.
tomorrow.
Take care.
See you at 10. Everyone, thank you for attending. Please do join tomorrow's sessions as well. We have morning and evening sessions. The evenings are worksheets like this. Morning is more for theory. So
Yeah.
thanks for attending, and I will see you tomorrow. Take
Thank
care.
you. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Prita, can you give me a spare 5 minutes for me, please?
Yes, go on. What's up?
Just want to check. See, you are from a metro city.
Yeah.
So most of the time when everything you're talking, it's general and for the metro city. The thing is, right now I am in a tier 3 city, Indore, if you have ever heard the
Yes.
name of. Yes. So see, the companies are here, but they are not that much open-minded for the restarters. The thing is, I'm applying, I'm not getting any call back, and with the kids I can't move out. As a single mother, I won't be able to sustain for long. 2 kids, and if I'm moving alone, because my husband has job here only in TCS, he's working in TCS, so that's the problem. So is there any strategy that I can follow little bit different, so that at least people here can notice me? Right now people are not even noticing me. That's the problem.
Okay.
The thing is, I am part of some other women groups also. Most of them are from Bangalore, Pune, Hyderabad, Chennai,
Indore में
Kochi.
नहीं है क्या? Nothing at all?
इंदौर में actually, if I say that इंदौर में TCS है, Infosys है, Accenture है, Cognizant है, but the problem is people भी इंदौर के ही हैं. तो वो problem क्या है कि वो
Mindset.
उनका mindset is not that कि they are not ready to take. The problem is now the age, the experience, and everything is getting in the way. But the people at the metro cities are getting opportunity. When I'm talking to the other ladies, there are some people who are even they are getting the calls, they are getting offers, they are even people are getting internship, something they are getting. I'm not getting anything. And it's not like 6 months I'm trying. It's been 3 years now for me, trying on and off, on and off. So that's the biggest challenge actually, tier 3. And I'm not getting proper referrals or anything from my city actually. Any particular approach which can help me out here?
Okay, good question. And you have exposed a very you have exposed a vulnerability in my sessions. You're right. I am my baseline assumption hai ki everyone is going to have more or less the same opportunities and
Yes.
background. But you're
The
right.
thing is, I
Honey,
am having very good experience.
I'm
Even
sure.
I had worked in US, UK,
Right.
and that
Honeywell.
too with the Honeywell.
Hmm.
The people are not considering me here. The problem
Yes.
is that.
So you're right. Sanjana, I don't have an answer for you right now, but I will think about it and we will connect. Okay?
Okay.
Because I can, like, when you're telling me this, I'm able to appreciate that, yeah, sirf aap hi nahi, there must be a lot of people from, not metro cities who face not only the restarter curve stigma, but
Yes.
also the small town mindset, if I can say.
Yes. Yes.
Let me think about it. Okay?
Also, Prita, if you have any referrals or
Ha,
anything,
ha, ha.
please do help me. Right
I
now,
was
I'm
going to say that, lekin, I wrote down the names, right? TCS, Accenture, Cognizant, Infosys bhi hai, right?
yes.
I wrote it down. Lekin, then you already killed it for me because what you said is also correct. The people who are going to interview you, वो तो
Mhm.
इंदौर के ही होंगे. I can
वही
get
ना.
you someone from Bangalore, like one of my colleagues or like ex-colleagues. I can say कि हाँ ये इंदौर का position है, लेकिन इनको please आप ये कर दो, refer कर देंगे,
I'm
कर
open
देंगे.
for relocation also, but the thing is,
You have a kid.
relocation is possible. एक तो ये सेशन में नहीं हो पाएगा क्योंकि मेरी एक बेटी अभी स्कूल जाती है, तो ये सेशन तो उसको कंप्लीट करना ही पड़ेगा ना. तो एक तो मैं ये सेशन में अभी तो शिफ्ट नहीं
Husband
कर.
going to be willing to relocate?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
See, the thing is, we are on this. What to say? अभी इतना adjust हम दोनों ने कर लिया है कि if I will get job anywhere, I will move. Even I am ready to relocate back to UK, US also because we have friends there. I'm okay. But the thing is, I should get a chance because this time, my time is going. I'm desperate right now.
Time is very important. Time
Time is
is
the
turning the
crucial
time.
thing because for me, clock is ticking. That's the problem. Once I'll pass a little bit more barrier, this AI will surpass me. Already, I am competing with so many like freshers and all those things. If AI will also join the team, I will be like it will be difficult to get back.
Hmm.
So that is a bigger thing. I'm even like relocation is okay for. I had also worked in Bangalore, Saskin.
Hmm.
So मेरे को बैंगलोर का भी नॉलेज है. मैं हैदराबाद में भी रही हुई हूँ तो मुझे हैदराबाद का भी नॉलेज है. पुणे आई स्टेड इन पुणे ऑल्सो. मुझे पुणे का भी नॉलेज है. द प्रॉब्लम इज opportunities, or if it's a remote then it's well done. But if anything like hybrid or anything will happen na, I am ready to move also. The thing is, ये सेशन नहीं मूव कर पाऊंगी. बेटी अभी स्कूल में है ना एक्चुअली, कोई 6 महीना 8 महीना तो नहीं मूव कर सकती. That's the thing. If you have any referrals or anything, I will appreciate. Even the shadow work or that internship, because people are getting internship. Even few girls to whom I talk, they have less experience, even less experience in the technology, but they are getting the internship. For me, internship is also a problem.
Okay. So I have made a list of your issues. I think this is better one-on-one, okay? Because I have not had to think about this. right? Because
Okay.
I realized that I have some privileges जो मुझे दिख नहीं रहे थे.
Hmm.
For opening, no, honestly, thank you for opening my eyes. I was thinking यहाँ पे I was being inclusive. I was, including people from content marketing, from digital marketing, software engineers, managers, whatever. लेकिन there is another section of society which I did not think about. People from different cities have different. I did not think that. Okay, so what I will do is I will think about it. Give me some time. We'll figure
Yes,
something
sure.
out. Okay, but
Yes.
if I forget, please reach out to me one on one.
Yeah, sure. That I'll do.
We'll think about it. Exactly. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I have
Thank
to
you.
go. Bye.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll see you
Bye.
tomorrow. Bye. Bye, Prerna. Thank you for attending. Please fill out the worksheet. It will help you. Makes
Yeah.
sense, right? Chalo, take care.
Bye.